What do you remember about day 2 and the recording issues?
Why do we have to do that? There weren't any recording issues. Day 2, we recorded all everything fine.
I forgot.
It was fine. It recorded perfectly.
Somebody came and stole the footage. Because that's what we're going with.
This is a spurned actor.
So, yeah, we had some footage disappear. We're not pointing any fingers
Really?
of anything.
So here's what happened. May have forgotten to transfer all the clips. I remember setting up the camera, getting ready to go, and I was like, I gotta clear the cards. I gotta clear the drives. And I had that check of like, no, you shouldn't. You should make sure that's like every time I have that, I'm like, nope, I'm good. And I was like, no, every time I'm always good. I'm good this time too. Oops. And so we may not have all of those auditions.
So, kind of the idea, and I'll just kind of fill us in as much as I can. The film is essentially like a new way to create relevancy for the Bible for teenagers. That's kind of the point. Oh, this is Caleb.
Hey.
Caleb, this is Coach Nance.
Hi, how are you doing?
Nice
to meet you, Caleb.
He was my high school baseball coach.
Nice.
Are you still coaching?
Yeah, I've coached football and baseball here for 23 years.
Wow.
So,
He's
Impressive.
literally Coach Sims. He teaches a Bible class.
There you go. There's your inspiration.
That's right. Didn't even
Coach
know.
Sims, yeah.
That was my.
I read that. That's interesting.
You don't want to audition? Is that what you're
No,
saying? My goal is for us to be able to kind of put together a plan that works for what's comfortable for you guys, and then be able to kind of supplement from our end. We're just planning on probably needing to fill. We'll just kind of build our own teams. Even though it's a week, I don't want to tax you guys, and these shoot days are crazy long.
Wow, I had no idea it would take that long.
Yeah.
So something like 15 seconds of footage, takes sometimes 5 hours. It's pretty intense.
I don't want to. We were saying earlier, we don't want to tax players or anything like that. If they want to be a part, okay with that, cool. If not, then
I can't imagine not wanting to do it. That would be the funny part.
Yeah, you zoom a little bit on it, give you a
I'm
little
making that play. I want you to be right in there.
we're hoping to look at what gear we might be able to borrow, and then just getting it on the field.
Then equipment-wise, we have stuff we can let you use, and they'll probably one thing that might help is the helmets are just plain gold, so there's no emblems on them. The jerseys have an eagle on the arm, but it has faith across the front right here, small, not very big.
Perfect.
I think depending if the colors work for you.
No, we're
Yeah.
planning on using everything that's here. So
That's what we're hoping for.
yeah.
Yeah, so I think for what you're wanting to do, from what I gathered, you won't have to do anything with what's
Yeah, we'll get a little bit extra time today.
Thank you, Coach. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Give a holler if you need something.
I probably will. I probably will.
We'll probably take you up on it.
Yeah. Where you want to start?
Well, let's grab the lunchroom.
Oh,
Take a look at that, and then we can kind of maybe just take a quick tour of the building, make sure if there's other things that maybe would work for you. We can look at some of those hallways that might be good for shots, and then we'll head outside.
Perfect. Awesome. Sounds good.
So this area is the lunchroom. Obviously, it covers a little bit more. What you guys talking about? Learning this term. Yeah. Feels so good.
I mean, this angle back here is really pretty. And there's nothing more cafeteria, conversation maybe happens in this area. Play on that one. Yeah.
Let's head down this way. We'll catch, I think maybe a good hallway potentially. Okay. And also football and soccer. Yeah, all the way down the turf.
Because I was thinking in this space, being able to get some of that.
I think Malia just found out she had a locker here.
You were all the way down here for yourself. It's because you had a big class then.
We need a good shot of one of these lockers. Start posting.
Nice thing right now is, well, you got a few of the volleyball has FCA, but a lot of big Christian Catholic official.
Gotcha.
All schools.
Because it's getting perfect shot.
I do.
Poster.
So, I mean, obviously that'll be a better area to shop up there. If you could find a way to look at free registration, here, the stairs one line. You can take those posters off out there, just like looks cool. And by Saturday night, weekend, then they'll set it up for the church.
This would be kind of cool. There's an easy fast night to get high. Their registration, that's kind of what that came from, was in the gym with.
That's true for us. We can do that in another building too.
Yeah, I mean, we can just pick that. We could maybe do that. Just pick.
Does it matter if there's a lot of lighting or if natural light, if those windows are not easier if there's not?
It'd probably be easier if there wasn't, just because we're.
I think the one that you're gonna like is, I'll show you up here, I don't know if you wait easy class, let's go up these stairs, but.
The daughter's locker.
Yeah, because we could run like that's realistic. I'll give you one.
You are shooting this stuff, you know what I mean?
Thought it was. I thought it was tight.
Yeah, that's all it is.
On off.
Not enough.
I like how simple that is.
Yeah.
Now, is that technically an interception?
We're gonna flush that. No, because he's gonna fall down.
Okay.
And he's just gonna be like over and trying to figure it out.
He's just gonna need, looks like a costume facilitator to gather everybody's equipment. Like, store
Once
it,
we've got it done,
get it back to the next day.
and we can label it. We'll just put like a gaff and a name. Make sure you have your stuff.
We'll have to get, like, the first day is gonna have to be fitting, and
Okay.
we can have everyone get there, even though we're not shooting till, dark.
And then you got the two light poles on the other side. with the lights coming down. This is actually a really awesome place to film. Like, there's moments in filming where what you have in your head, you're kind of hoping for. And sometimes you show up to a location and you're like, this is so much worse than I thought. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. This is definitely a better than I thought moment. It just, that's the smart of it all. I appreciate it. I really don't. I do appreciate it. It's huge. It's fun to do it where I went to school. Yeah. So
It's exciting.
that's neat stuff. Happy to do it. To meet you.
I think one unique thing about Kingdom Sight Studios in particular is like the audition process. I think our heart, especially Mike and Nathan's heart, is just to honor that person, because it's not easy to come out and audition, especially if you're not an actual actor, which we have a lot of people come in and read who've never done something like this before but have been interested, and so we kind of give them that opportunity. A lot of people do great. And so I really admire the way that they can just honor the person coming in and make them feel comfortable, kind of joke around with them, let them know that it's not something that they need to be really nervous about or perform in front of, but it's just like, listen, like, this is just a cool thing that we enjoy doing. I think the opportunity to be creative is an awesome gift from God that we can use as worship, and so it's cool to bring people into that, and Mike and Nathan do a great job of loving on people in that process, where other places in this industry it's not like that. It's very cut and dry. You fit the part or you don't. They're very kind of short and rude, and it's easy to do, especially on those long days. I was very tempted to just be like, this person isn't right for the role, so let's get them out of here or something like that. But really going the extra mile to make people feel comfortable and encouraged and loved in the audition process, which can typically be the opposite of that.
So my name is Marie Pachota. I thought it was really cool, like the whole idea of the movie, just teenagers going through high school but still being really strong in their faith, because I come from a Christian background, and I know it was really difficult for me to maintain my faith and stay with it through high school. It was hard to find that support and that foundation, and it's been harder in college as well, but I made it through.
Well, I'm Kat Peterson. I'm 16 years old and happy to be here. Alexis is just kind of like very just mean, and I like playing mean characters, but Faye seems like that quirky, I'm gonna do what I want, like kind of type, and I kind of like both those types just to play, so they were both fun.
We had Kat Peterson came in from Maximum Talent here in town, and she was just personality when she walked.
She was hilarious.
She just, and she auditioned
So
for
cute.
Alexis, and at first I was like, I'm not seeing it, because she just has a really young face. And I was like, I didn't see it, and then she starts doing it, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So how do you think it went? How do you think the audition went? Why do you feel like it was a 3?
Because I go in fast forward when I'm nervous,
Okay.
and I talk too fast. My voice gets too high. I don't know if I'd cast me. I'll say that.
Anything else about you that you'd like for us to know? Anything fun, quirky, awkward, weird?
I am quirky, awkward, weird, and interesting. So
Kelsey Chrisman.
Kelsey Chrisman. I thought you were gonna say Christmas, but Chrisman works too.
Yep, Chrisman. Usually people say Crimson. I'm here to say that it's definitely Chrisman. I just auditioned for Faye Triggs.
Oh.
And then also Alexis.
Okay.
Wow.
Which one resonated with you a little bit more?
Faye Triggs.
Faye Triggs. Tell us about Faye. Tell us why you were drawn to Faye?
I'm drawn to Faye because she's, first of all, an amazing friend. She wants to be there for people as best she can, always. She's loyal, but she's also a little rebellious, quirky, likes to edge outside of the lines, definitely likes to create her own path, and she loves telling stories. And I'm a storyteller too, so.
You have Nathan or Michael to come to you and say, hey, we've got Faye and we've got Alexis. You get to pick. Which one would you pick? Which
Faye.
one? All the way.
All the way.
Kelsey is just a very talented actress. She's from New York, and so she was visiting like her family and her boyfriend, I think, and just kind of on a whim came to the audition, which was cool to hear her testimony. She talked about how this summer she's been praying that God would kind of bring her into this place where she can really, I don't know if it was necessarily work on Christian projects, but be more intentional about using her gifts that He has given her to glorify Him. And that's our heart as Kingdom Side Studio. So to hear her kind of talk about that after our audition was really encouraging.
So Alexis is the kind of character that I generally play. I just got done filming a series where I played a head cheerleader, mean girl. It's kind of apparently what I seem like to people. Yes. And then Emma, I'm actually a ballet dancer. And I saw that and I was like in love with the character instantly. So I feel really drawn to Emma just because she's just like, she has passion, and I love that. She's willing to give everything up for what she loves and what she believes in. And that really resonates with me.
Turn around, show the camera.
This is a double foul. One, it's my shirt. Two, it's coffee. And it got spilled.
How'd your audition go?
My audition was really good. I felt pretty confident about it. Everyone there was so nice and friendly and very welcoming and warm. And I like people like that. So it was good. It was good. The environment was nice.
I'm Anna Piper. That's my name. Sticking to it.
Not gonna change that.
Not gonna change that.
Anna Piper, it is awesome.
Cool.
Anna, what role did you audition for today?
Oh man. You know what? It was a little rough. But I auditioned for Faye and for Emma. So that was pretty fun.
How did it go? How'd your auditions go?
Oh my gosh, it was great. It was absolutely hilarious. Nathan and Mike and all of them are just so much fun to work with, you know. Getting in there is a really calm room and things went really well. When I was little, the 2004 Phantom of the Opera movie came out. My parents took me to go see that, and I fell in love with theater from then on. So it's been my dream since 2004 to be involved in theater and to just, chase that.
So Anna Piper was one on Thursday, and she's just awesome. Comes from a good family, of course, but she came in and read for Faye and just nailed it.
I read for Faye and Emma, but I just
I
remember
the
Faye because she just kept
She's
adding
hilarious.
lines.
My name is Alina Adner-Olive.
Cool. So now tell us again what character you played in A Perfect Court.
I played Mika in A Perfect Court.
And who was Mika? Describe Mika in your own words.
Okay, so Mika, she is this very conservative girl who has very conservative parents, and she plays classical piano, and she's just very classical, but she has a heart of she has a different heart. She wants to share her own music with the world, and she just has this other side of her that towards the end of the movie you can really tell. That part of her just really shows through. So yeah, that's Mika.
So what's your music that you want to share with the
So I just released some songs that I've been working on, and it's like a pop slash indie kind of vibe. Yeah, I just starting my music career.
So Alina Odner-Olive came and auditioned and helped out. So I was like, I texted her the night before and said, hey, are you coming to audition? It'd be great to have you. And she's like, yeah, I think I can make it. I'm like, okay, do you want to stay the whole time and help read lines with people?
Oh, yeah.
So it was so fun to have her there. It was just like old times.
Totally old times.
My name is Kendall Green. I don't know what else to say.
Which role did you audition for?
I auditioned for Alexis and Faye. Yeah.
And how'd it go?
It went pretty well. I really wanted to audition for Alexis because I'm always kind of pushed into like girl next door or Disney princess roles is what I always have done. And so I really wanted to tackle a mean girl and see how it went, which was really fun.
From a note standpoint, first couple of days we didn't take as many notes, but then after I accidentally not transferred the footage, the note taking did get a little better because we were like, okay, we got to be able to refer back to it. Fortunately,
just in case,
that day we didn't have like 50 people come in. It was a much tighter day, so a lot more. It was a lot easier to go back and remember auditions and which ones stood out and which ones we wanted to call back, and then we could kind of confirm that with the. Thankfully, we were doing this show, so that we could go back and look at some of the auditions and be like, oh yeah. Remember, like not just remember their audition, but remember all the things that we liked about their audition.
For me, it's so cool to see people take the characters from what they see in the script and present that in front of us, and then we have these different ideas of what we thought we wanted or how we see certain characters, and then just to kind of see kind of the creativity between the vision of that person and then the actual creation of that person.
That's what's fun about Kingdom Sight Studios is like we've got a great pool of actors that we can choose from to do future projects and stuff. So
yeah,
I think we can work this.
We need to like have it failing the cord like out. So as I'm trying to like.
Let's do it.
This time, how'd you find your movie?
We look dumb.
We made the worst video ever.
Where are we gonna? Are you gonna be right around here?
We're just gonna be in here.
Okay.
You and I are gonna be in this space.
So how are we doing there? Do we need to go up out of the way more? Probably. We can make a difference.
You can make a difference. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Funding
7.
7.